When I gave birth to these kids, I stopped working. I gave birth to these kids in 2016. Support was not all that good, and yet she needed more. But I thank God, like people have been around me, they've been supportive. She had a wound which took her like 4 years. We tried to find a way out, and then we ended up in Kiwa Hospital. Then we came to Kiwa when she was 6 weeks. We started treatment. And when we started treatment and they did the operation after the 6 weeks, they did operation. After the operation, it was giving it a way where water can go through the whole body. But it failed, and afterwards, they had to put in a shunt. But before putting in a shunt, she had a wound on the top of the head, where they could not just do the operation there and then. We had to wait. That's why the head came to be as big as this. Even if she cannot sit on her own, she's happy. As a mother, I've managed and I've fought so hard to see that she's given the best I can.
A newborn baby gets an early infection that passes to the brain, and then it can create an imbalance of the fluid in the brain. That's called post-infectious hydrocephalus, meaning after birth, they develop hydrocephalus. So there's multiple causes. It's still being understood. One of them being low folic acid or a deficiency. That's connected to spina bifida, where the spinal column does not close. That's one of the conditions that is directly connected to folic acid deficiency. Just to leave the country and have one of these operations, it would be over 100 million shillings. So for us to be able to do it here for 6.2 million, that's about 1/20th of the cost or 1/30th of the cost out. That still requires a lot of partners to raise money to help these children.
Our leadership took a bold decision in April and decided that every surgery at Kiwa will be sponsored. That meant that every child who comes to our doors will receive surgery regardless of the fact if they can pay for it or not. No child will be turned away.
UPDF, we contributed because we are people's army, and we make sure that where there is a problem, we also participate in solving that problem.
We think that as part of the community, we need to support causes that are there meant to help the people who cannot, who are helpless.
This marathon is geared towards having surgery for the children with a hydrocephalus situation or condition whereby the parents cannot afford. The surgery alone takes 6.5 million, and not everybody can afford that.
As people who work in one of the companies serving in this government of Uganda, that's Umeme, we have been part of the Kiwa surgery run because we work in the community and the community is part of us.